Dr. Eleanor Finch is recruited by the government to lead Project Genesis, based on her breakthrough research in genetic regeneration. Under heavy government funding and surveillance, the team works in secrecy at an underground facility. They're told the project's goal is to find cures for degenerative diseases and to allow for accelerated healing after injuries. But Eleanor senses there may be other motives. The team begins with animal testing, successfully regenerating limbs and damaged organs. Buoyed by success, they quickly receive orders from Director Mason to move to human trials. Despite Eleanor's reservations, the first human volunteer, Subject X, is chosen, a former Navy SEAL desperate for a second chance after suffering from a rare illness. Eleanor's unease grows as Mason pressures her to accelerate the trials, especially when the Defense Department starts showing a keen interest in results after the first treatment. Subject X initially shows miraculous results. Their condition improves dramatically, and wounds start to heal at a rapid pace. But soon, side effects begin appearing. Their body undergoes strange, uncontrollable mutations. Muscle tissue grows disproportionately, bones shift, and new, unfamiliar appendages start developing from injured areas. Dr. Finch tries to warn Director Mason, advocating for suspension of the trials, but Mason insists on continuing, arguing that it's within expected parameters. Subject X starts experiencing severe psychological symptoms, including hallucinations and bursts of aggression. Security becomes a concern, with Agent Green trying to contain the subject in increasingly fortified rooms. But as the subject's condition deteriorates, so does their control over the mutated parts of their body, which now seem to have a mind of their own, almost as if Genesis has triggered something more sinister. The situation escalates as Subject X escapes containment, unleashing chaos in the facility. Their mutations have accelerated, rendering them nearly unrecognizable, a monstrous fusion of human and animalistic features. In the mayhem, Agent Green and Dr. Finch team up to contain the threat and shut down Genesis. But they're faced with extreme resistance from Director Mason, who wants to save the research at all costs. The mutated Subject X escapes the facility, headed toward the nearest town. In a desperate bid, Eleanor overrides the facility's self-destruct system, hoping to end the project once and for all. She and Agent Green barely escape as the facility detonates, erasing the work and the horrendous effects of Genesis. However, as they reach the surface, they encounter Director Mason, already rallying a team to clean up the incident. They realize he's already been working on setting up a new site. Convinced that Genesis just needs refinement, Eleanor and Green are left with a moral dilemma. Should they go public and risk exposure, or go into hiding to prevent this from happening again?